Hey guys, it's me, Megan, aka Naughty Ginger. I'm back. It's been like a month since my last upload. I'm sorry, I've been so freaking busy. I was going to get online, that's why I have makeup and lingerie on, but then I realized I have to pick up my kid from daycare in an hour. So I figured, hey, why not just go ahead and film this next video. On my Twitter a few days ago, I asked you guys, let me know, would you rather me talk about scams, like being scammed as a cam girl, or my experiences being recognized in public. And it was pretty close, but being recognized won, so maybe next time we'll talk about scams. There's definitely some interesting stories in both topics that I want to tell you guys about. So, let's get right into it. Hopefully I'm less awkward than last time. Last time was my first video, and also it was on, it was just saying things that most cam girls don't ever come out about. They don't usually reveal the truth about those two things that I mentioned. So I was super nervous and awkward turtle, but it'll still be awkward. I can guarantee that. So here we go. I've had a few experiences with being recognized in public. One good, one positive. Well, it was a few positives and one. This bitch. Every time. She's gonna make a cameo in every video, I guarantee it. So, the good experience was this past summer I was at a resort in Cancun, and I was dancing, twerking, being crazy. It was a topless, adult only resort, and I was just, having the best time of my life. And I was at one of the parties one night, and someone was like, hey, I know you. You're Naughty Ginger, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was really cool. And he was like, do you mind if I take a picture? I was like, sure. And he was really nice and respectful. And then a few other people recognized me also from my cam site or my Snapchat. And then I even had more people message me on Twitter and my free cams a few weeks later saying, hey, I saw you at the resort. I'm like, oh, you should say hi. One guy asked me to go back to the resort with him, offered me an all expense paid vacation to be his date, and then he wanted to basically he wanted me to cuckold him while at the resort. He wanted to sit in the corner and watch me get fucked by someone else, but I turned his offer down. Anyway, so that was a positive experience. Nothing bad or negative happened that time that I was recognized. But when I first moved to where I live now, there was an Exotica convention. And so I was there with the My Free Cams booth. I'm walking around, trying to market myself and get people to know me and then come find me online later. I love conventions. They're a lot of fun. They're great for meeting other models, great for meeting your fans. It's a safe place for your fans to come meet you, and a great place to get more exposure to other fans, but also to other companies and different options in the industry. So I just joined a gym before, a few weeks before this expo, and I'm walking around the expo, and these two guys I recognized from my gym, and one of them just goes, oh shit, and I was like, hi. I didn't say anything. I mean, to me it's not a big deal. I don't care if people know what I do. I'm not ashamed of it. You can judge me if you want. I mean, it doesn't bother me if you know what I do. All I ask is that if someone knows what I do and they see me in public, just be respectful. It's not hard. So that's kind of where this story goes wrong. And so I kept going to my gym. Nothing really, it was just normal, whatever. Months go by, and I'm noticing guys were staring at me at the gym, and I'm thinking to myself, Okay, well, I'm sure those guys probably told their friends, you know, that I cam or do like a premium Snapchat or whatever. I didn't care. I kept going. I mean, this was at the point where I was training for an NPC bikini show. So I'm working out like 2 hours a day, 5 or 6 days a week. So I was there a lot. So they had a lot of opportunity to see me. And then, oh, one day on my premium Snapchat, someone messages me and he's like, "Hey Megan, when are you going to be at the gym next? I want to take you for a 9-inch, what do you say, 9-inch cock ride or something." He's like, "When are you going to be on the spin bike next? I want to get behind you and take you on a 9-inch cock ride." And I just said, "You go to my gym?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I like didn't respond because like I didn't know his real name. I just saw like his username. He didn't like send me a picture. Like I don't know who it is. So after that, like I'm going to the gym just knowing that someone there knows me and is like sexting me, but I don't know who. It was like it started getting a little awkward at that point, but I still was like whatever. There was this older guy in my gym, like he was early 70s, and he was always like, he was so nice and like really flirty, well kind of flirty, but it was like that kind of like passable flirty where you're like, oh, he's just like a horny old man. And I tend to not take that as seriously because to me it's just like, oh, you know, it's kind of cute. So he would always, you know, ask me how things are going, prepping for my show. Once or twice he was like, you know, if you win this contest, I'll buy you that new Cadillac that you want. I'm like, okay, but I knew he was just like, you know, bullshitting me. And he'd say things like, you know, if you need someone to come rub oil on you for your fitness competition, I volunteer. And I would just be like, ah ha ha ha, you know, like what am I supposed to say to that? I don't know. I'm not gonna get like offended. Like I said, I'm easygoing. I'm pretty chill. I don't get easily offended or upset usually. So anyway, I guess word got out and like the link got out for my premium Snapchat. And so one day the older man comes up to me and he's like, "So I heard that and he said I like your pictures." And I said, "What pictures?" And he said, "Well, I saw your website. So you like post things of like you and other people." And I was like, yeah, that's what I do. And he's like, "Oh, I was wondering how you had, you know, money for all the things that you do." And I was just like, yeah, you know, I've been doing that for a while. And then he said, you know, how do I get the real thing? You know, how do I pay for the real thing in person? And that kind of just caught me off guard, and I got kind of pissed at him. And I just felt like that was crossing a line until he asked me that. To have the audacity to ask me that, like face to face, like he knows, like he sees me in the gym, he sees me come to the gym with my child, and he knew I was married, and so at that point I was like, you know what, it's time for me to, you know, maybe have like a fresh start. So I left my gym that day. I canceled my membership. I told them, like, you know, I'd been made to feel like uncomfortable, and I joined a new gym. And you know, I'm sure like people, someone at my new gym recognizes me, and again, I don't care. You know, if I wanted to be secretive about, you know, the way I am and the way I like to live, then I wouldn't be a fucking cam girl. So in my opinion, like if you want to be a cam girl but you want to like keep it secret, you're kind of shit out of luck, because the way to be a successful cam model or anyone in the adult industry is like you have to market yourself, you have to put yourself out there for people to see. So being secretive and being successful in the sex industry really doesn't go hand in hand. So anyway, that was my only negative experience, hopefully so far, hopefully forever, but I doubt it, in the industry. So next time I think I would like to talk about scams, because I have some good stories on that, and I have a lot of plans for future videos. Feel free to drop in the comments below what you would like for me to talk about, what you would like to see from me. And also you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I'll put all my links in the bio down below. Click subscribe if you like this video, and you can click the little bell below and it'll alert you whenever I post a new video. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!